South Africa is a difficult topic. It's a beautiful country, great people, and I've worked with many cultures there, and I completely understand all the views, and they are all kind of justified, all of them, and that's the problem. I've worked with the psychologist that did an assessment with Mandela before they were released. So they actually tested Mandela to see if he would be a risk or not. But what Mandela did, and that's exactly what I was saying, is that he had this influence and power, but decided not to use it. He opened the box and said, okay, let's talk about racism. And ask any South African, and we can openly talk about it because we've been taught by Mandela and his leadership on how to do that, which I think is fantastic. But power corrupts. And if there are no consequences, then then I would suspect that most people are corruptible.
So you've already given us one bullet point that I would flag on how, because my ultimate question would be, if we were to learn from examples like Nelson Mandela or put it into a business context, what can society or organizations do to create an environment where we don't have leaders who are acting inappropriately? So one would be hold them accountable, which I think we have a culture that is lacking in all sorts of different. Accountability, transparency would be two different things. Any other ideas that you might want to add to that?
Yeah, it's a difficult one because they also are apart for a reason. So to flatten the whole organization and open all boxes is going to cause so much uncertainty that the lower levels that need the structure are not going to be able to cope. So there is reason and structure. I would question why people feel that their leaders have maladaptive behaviors in the first place, or is there something else going on? And a great exercise, and we've done this, was a leaderless group exercise. So you open a room, you put a bunch of leaders in there, and you give them almost no instructions whatsoever. And you kind of sit there as an assessor, and you see them self-organize and structure. And within 30 minutes, they've almost selected a leader. They've reorganized the room on who sits together. They've already come up with rules of engagement. We are structured animals by nature.
I'll often say that when we talk about flat organizations or agile organizations, I said that all has a place and there's a value to it, but the most effective and efficient form of organizational structure for a large organization is the functional line organization. It's been that way since 10,000 years, and it will be 10,000 years from now. There's a certain, because of the role distribution, there's a vertical distribution of responsibility, and quite honestly, not everybody wants to be at the top.
Yes.
There's a trade-off. It's not just all, coffee, peaches, and cream. It's difficult. It's sleepless nights. It's a lot of work. It's anxiety out the wazoo. It's no life balance whatsoever. So there's always two sides of the coin here.
Yeah. Anger is a lazy emotion. So it's what we said in prison. It's anger is lazy, and it blankets what you're actually feeling. But if an employee says, "Oh, but it's management," there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah,
and yes, maybe it's management, but there are different sides to the coin there. Yeah. So I'm with you. I also believe that structure creates security and safety, and then how that is communicated, I think, is a big deal. Yeah.
Karina, we've gone through quite a bit. I thank you for your patience with my attempt of trying to digest this and also portray it to our viewers so that they can understand it. Thanks a lot for your engagement and for your participation. And I wish you the best. What any other projects that you're looking at in the near future?
Oh gosh, I'm working on many projects, but right now I'm focusing on how to highlight potential and what does potential mean, and I think that's quite interesting.
Okay,
so keep me updated.
Well, we'll put a link with your contact information on LinkedIn for anybody who wants to reach out to you and get more questions that we haven't answered. And once again, thanks a lot for your time. Thanks, Karina.
Thank you, Mark.
All the best. Bye.